Top 10 gemstones used in royalty. Throughout history, gemstones have been the crowning glory of royalty, symbolizing power, wealth, and divine favor. These stones have held immense cultural and historical significance, from coronation crowns to royal regalia. While some are prized for their rarity, others have become legendary for their association with monarchs and dynasties. Let's explore 10 of the most iconic gemstones used in royalty and their fascinating histories. Remember to press and hold the like button, leave a comment, and hit subscribe before we begin. Rank 10, the enigmatic Alexandrite, a gem of Imperial Russia. Alexandrite is a renowned gemstone famous for its unique color-changing ability, from green under daylight to reddish-purple under incandescent light. Discovered in 1830 in the mineral-rich Ural Mountains of Russia, this rare variety of chrysoberyl was named in honor of Tsar Alexander II, as its discovery coincided with his birthday. The striking color shift, reminiscent of the colors of the Russian military, made Alexandrite a favored gemstone among the aristocracy, symbolizing power and transformation. Although the original Ural deposits have been depleted, new sources in Brazil, Sri Lanka, and East Africa continue to supply Alexandrite, ensuring its legacy as a treasure of both science and history. Today, natural Alexandrite remains one of the rarest and most sought-after gemstones. Specimens exhibiting vivid color contrast and exceptional clarity command high market value. Its unique beauty and rich history continue to captivate collectors and gemstone enthusiasts worldwide. Ranked 9. The Grand Sapphire, a timeless jewel of French royalty. The Grand Sapphire, a remarkable 135.74 carat blue gemstone, was acquired by King Louis XIV in 1669 and became a prominent piece of the French crown jewels. This sapphire is renowned for its deep blue hue and exceptional clarity. Despite the turmoil of the French Revolution, which led to the dispersal of many royal treasures, the Grand Sapphire remained in France's possession. Today, it is proudly displayed at the Muséum National d'Histoire Naturelle in Paris, continuing to inspire gemologists, historians, and collectors as an enduring symbol of royal elegance and timeless beauty. Ranked 8. The Burmese rubies of Queen Elizabeth II, a royal symbol of elegance and protection. The Burmese ruby tiara is an exquisite piece in Queen Elizabeth II's jewelry collection, crafted by Garrard and Company in 1973. The tiara was designed as a wreath of roses, with silver and diamond petals and clusters of golden rubies at their center. It contains 96 rubies, which were gifted to the Queen as a wedding present from the people of Myanmar in 1947. The Burmese people believe these rubies have protective qualities, safeguarding the wearer from illness and misfortune. The diamonds in the tiara were repurposed from a floral tiara made by Cartier in 1935, which Queen Elizabeth II selected as a wedding gift from the Nizam of Hyderabad. Rubies from Myanmar, particularly from the Magok region, are renowned for their pigeon blood, red color, and exceptional fluorescence. These rubies are highly prized for their intense brilliance and rarity. Natural Burmese rubies remain among the most valuable and sought-after gemstones, commanding extraordinary prices in the market, especially those exhibiting vivid color and exceptional clarity. Their unique beauty and rich history continue to captivate collectors and gemstone enthusiasts worldwide. The Burmese ruby tiara is more than just a magnificent piece of jewelry. It holds deep symbolic meaning. It represents protection and prosperity, while also reflecting the relationship between the British royal family and the people of Myanmar. Ranked 7. The Sapphire of St. Edward's Crown, a gem of regal legacy. St. Edward's sapphire is an octagonal, rose-cut blue sapphire that forms part of the British crown jewels. Its history is older than any other gemstone in the royal collection. The sapphire is thought to have been set in the coronation ring of King Edward, known later as St. Edward the Confessor, who ascended the English throne in 1042, 24 years before the Norman conquest. Edward, one of the last Anglo-Saxon kings of England, was buried with the ring at Westminster Abbey in 1066. It was reputedly taken from the ring when Edward's body was reinterred at Westminster Abbey in 1163. How it survived the abolition of the monarchy during the English Civil War in the 17th century is not clear, but it was most likely recut into its present form for Charles II after the restoration of the monarchy. In 1838, Queen Victoria added the jewel to her new crown, giving it a leading role in the center of the cross-pate above the mons surmounting the crown, where it remains today in the 1937 version worn by King Charles III. The imperial state crown is on public display with the other crown jewels in the Jewel House at the Tower of London. Rank 6. The Orlov Diamond, a gem of imperial intrigue and grandeur. The Orlov Diamond is a renowned gemstone with a rich and mysterious history. Weighing approximately 189.62 carats, this diamond has a shape similar to half a hen's egg, with a white hue and subtle bluish-green or greenish tint. It is believed to have originated from the Golconda diamond mines in India. According to legend, the diamond once served as the eye of a Hindu deity in a temple in southern India. Around 1750, a French deserter who had converted to Hinduism is said to have stolen the precious gem and smuggled it to Europe. The diamond later surfaced in Amsterdam, where it was sold to Count Grigory Grigorievich Orlov, a Russian nobleman and former Empress Catherine the Great lover. Hoping to regain her favor, Orlov presented the extraordinary diamond to Catherine as a grand gift. The Empress honored his name by christening the diamond Orlov and had it set in the imperial scepter in 1774, where it remains today. Today, the Orlov Diamond is part of the Diamond Fund of Russia, housed in the Kremlin in Moscow, and is publicly displayed as part of Russia's national heritage. The tale of the Orlov Diamond reflects Imperial Russia's grandeur and illustrates the dramatic journeys that some of the world's most precious treasures have taken throughout history. Ranked 5. The Cullinan Diamond, a legendary treasure of royal splendor. The Cullinan Diamond is the largest gem-quality rough diamond ever discovered, weighing approximately 3,106 carats. It was found in 1905 at the Premier Mine near Pretoria, South Africa, and was named after the mine's owner, Thomas Cullinan. After being presented to King Edward VII in 1907, the rough diamond was cut by Asher's Diamond Company in Amsterdam. The cutting process yielded 9 principal stones, 96 smaller diamonds, and about 19.5 carats of unpolished fragments. The largest of these, Cullinan, also known as the Great Star of Africa, weighs 530.2 carats and is set in the sovereign's scepter with cross of the British Crown jewels. The second largest, Cullinan II, or the Second Star of Africa, weighs 317.4 carats and is prominently set at the front of the imperial state crown. The remaining stones, Cullinan III to Cullinan IX, ranging from 94.4 to 4.4 carats, are privately owned by the British royal family and often used in various royal jewelry pieces. The Cullinan Diamond is famous for its unparalleled size and quality, rich history, and deep connection to the British monarchy. Ranked 4. The Timur Ruby, a gem of imperial power and legacy. Despite its name, the Timur Ruby is actually a red spinel, weighing approximately 352.54 carats. Before 1851, it was believed to be one of the largest rubies in the world. It was named after Timur, the founder of the Timurid Empire, and is believed to have once belonged to him. The gemstone is engraved with the names of 5 previous owners: Jahangir, along with his father Akbar the Great, Shah Jahan, Farrukhsiyar, Nader Shah, and Ahmad Shah Durrani. After being displayed at the Great Exhibition in London in 1851, it was reclassified as a spinel rather than a ruby. Following the exhibition, the East India Company presented the gemstone to Queen Victoria, which became part of her private collection. Today, the Timur Ruby remains a part of the British Royal Collection. The history of this gemstone is deeply intertwined with multiple dynasties and empires. It was originally owned by the Mughal emperors of India, later passed through Persian and Afghan rulers, and eventually arrived in British hands in the 19th century. The Timur Ruby is a precious jewel and a historical artifact that reflects the shifting tides of power and the evolution of empires across centuries. Ranked 3, the Black Prince's Ruby, a jewel of power and survival. The Black Prince's Ruby is a red spinel weighing approximately 170 carats, prominently set at the front of the imperial state crown of the United Kingdom. The gemstone is irregular, measuring about 5 centimeters in length, and was once drilled to be worn as a pendant. The hole was later filled with a smaller ruby. The gemstone's history dates back to the 14th century when Abu Sa'd, a prince of the Emirate of Granada, owned it. In 1362, during a meeting with King Pedro I of Castile, Abu Sa'd was murdered and the gemstone was taken from his corpse. In 1367, as a reward for military support from Edward of Woodstock in Pedro's conflict against his half-brother, Pedro gifted the gem to Edward. During the Battle of Agincourt in 1415, King Henry V wore a helmet adorned with the Black Prince's ruby. He was struck hard on the head in combat but miraculously survived, and the gemstone remained intact. Over the centuries, the jewel passed through the British royal collection, being set in various crowns. Today, it remains a central feature of the imperial state crown displayed at the Tower of London. Although historically called a ruby, the gemstone is a spinel. Before the 18th century, all red gemstones were referred to as rubies, but in 1783, scientists distinguished between ruby and spinel. The Black Prince's ruby is a priceless gem and a symbol of centuries of power struggles, royal heritage, and European history. Rank 2. The Hope Diamond, a legendary jewel of enigma and elegance. The Hope Diamond is a world-famous blue diamond weighing 45.52 carats, renowned for its deep blue hue and mysterious history. Its origins date back to the 17th century, when French gem merchant Jean-Baptiste Tavernier purchased a 112 3/16 carat rough diamond from India, likely from the Koh-i-Noor mines in Golconda. Tavernier described the diamond as having a beautiful violet color. In 1668, Tavernier sold the diamond to King Louis XIV of France. In 1673, the royal jeweler recut the stone, reducing it to 67 1/8 carats and renaming it the French blue. The diamond was set into an ornate neckpiece that the king wore during ceremonial occasions. During the French Revolution in 1792, the French blue was stolen and disappeared. By 1812, a deep blue diamond weighing approximately 45.5 carats surfaced in London, believed to be the recut French blue. This diamond was later acquired by British banker Henry Philip Hope, from whom it took its modern name, the Hope Diamond. After passing through multiple owners, including jeweler Pierre Cartier and American heiress Evelyn Walsh McLean, the diamond was acquired by Harry Winston in 1949. In 1958, Winston donated the Hope Diamond to the Smithsonian Institution, which is now prominently displayed at the National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C. Although legends of a curse have surrounded the Hope Diamond, no scientific evidence supports these claims. Today, the Hope Diamond remains one of the most treasured artifacts of the Smithsonian Institution, attracting millions of visitors each year. In the first place, the Koh-i-Noor Diamond, a jewel of power, legacy, and controversy. The Koh-i-Noor Diamond, meaning Mountain of Light in Persian, is one of the world's most famous diamonds, weighing approximately 105.6 carats. The exact origins of the diamond remain debated. Still, it is believed to have been mined from the Golconda diamond mines in India, possibly from the Kolar mine in Andhra Pradesh. Before being recut, the diamond weighed around 186 carats. Throughout history, the Koh-i-Noor passed through the hands of multiple rulers and empires. The Mughal emperors once owned it before Nader Shah of Persia took it in 1739. The diamond later passed through Afghan rulers and eventually came into the possession of Maharaja Ranjit Singh of the Sikh Empire in Punjab. 1849, following the Second Anglo-Sikh War, the diamond was ceded to Queen Victoria as part of the Treaty of Lahore. Upon arriving in Britain, the Koh-i-Noor was displayed at the Great Exhibition 1851. However, due to its old cut, it did not exhibit the expected brilliance. As a result, Prince Albert ordered it to be recut in 1852, reducing its weight to 105.6 carats, but enhancing its sparkle. Today, the Koh-i-Noor is set in the crown of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, and is displayed in the Tower of London as part of the British Crown Jewels. However, its ownership remains controversial, with India, Pakistan, Iran, and Afghanistan all claiming rightful ownership, arguing that the diamond was taken unlawfully during British colonial rule. Legends of a curse surrounding the Koh-i-Noor suggest that it brings misfortune to any man who wears it, though these stories are largely anecdotal and lack historical evidence. Despite ongoing disputes and myths, the Koh-i-Noor remains one of the world's most historically significant and famous diamonds. Gemstones have played a vital role in the history of royalty, not just as adornments, but as symbols of power, wealth, and divine right. Whether diamonds, rubies, sapphires, or other rare stones, these gems continue to captivate the world with their brilliance and legacy. The allure of royal gemstones remains as strong today as it was centuries ago, ensuring their place in history for generations to come.